let's see if we can set up and deploy a web scraping application in 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to do that using Windsurf and Firecrawl, and let's get started. So we can use a pre-existing open source application to get started. So you can access this right here. If you just go to this link, you'll be able to get access to this code. There's a couple different ways to get started, but one of the easier ways is just to download the entire code base as a zip. Now you're going to want to download Windsurf, and this is just a tool for being able to code with AI. It's super easy to use. So once you download that file from GitHub, you can open it up with Windsurf. And when you first open up Windsurf, there's an option to open an existing file folder. So you just click on the folder that you downloaded. This one is called AI News Master. And once you're in here, it's pretty easy to get started. And you can just use AI to answer any questions you have. So in this application it's doing a scrape of a couple different websites, including Twitter, and then searching for AI news. It's then summarizing that and then sending it to my email using the Resend API. And so the only thing that you need to do to really set this up is you take this env.example file. You're going to want to create a new env file. You can just click up here to do that. And you're going to copy paste all this into that env file alongside any of the API keys that you want to use. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is just deploy this to GitHub. You can just type in the chat, hey, deploy this to GitHub. And it'll walk you through step-by-step how to do that. You're also going to need a GitHub account. Now, once the code is on GitHub, we actually need to deploy the application. And so deploying and hosting applications is where things can get a little bit trickier. But luckily, there's some really easy to use tools. So this is just an example. There's a couple others just like it. It's called Railway. And then you can sign up for free and then deploy your code via Railway. And to do that, you just go into the application and then you can just provide your GitHub link where you just push that code to and host the application that way. So I've already done that here. And this is just what that looks like. And so I can go into the settings here and then basically schedule when I want this application to run. So here I've set the time to be 14 UTC, which is about 8 a.m. at Montana time. And then this application is now going to run at that time. And you can see here, this is when it ran. And then I also manually reran it over here. And then I can go to my email and I can see the output that it just provided. It's nothing fancy. I haven't done any formatting via the Resend API, but here are today's links and articles that it scraped from the sources provided. You can use existing open source projects to get started really quickly, and you can use things like Windsurf to not only make changes, but really learn about how these applications work and get step-by-step directions on how to make changes and deploy things on your own.